Powerful questions are really critical to inspirational leadership. They help you to help your employees to be as successful as they can be, and they help you to grow your own leadership capabilities. It takes real courage to ask a question rather than to offer your advice or provide, the right answer. Think about what you might be taking away from your employee if you just keep giving them the answer, or if you are just giving them a directive. Well, you'd be stealing the learning opportunity away from them, and you'd be stealing the coaching opportunity away from yourself. There are 7 awesome questions that you can use to help you get started in using this leader superpower. The first question is the Kickstarter question. It's a great opening question that replaces small talk with something a little more crunchy. For example, so what's on your mind today? This is a question that says, let's talk about the thing that really matters most to you. The second question is the AWE question. That's AWE, which is an acronym for and what else? It's a magic little question that creates a lot more wisdom and more insight, more self-awareness, more possibilities out of thin air. And what else can also be and who else, or and why else, or how else? The focus question is next. Now, this helps you to help your employees solve the right problem. It can help them grow a new problem-solving muscle. It can demonstrate that you're really interested in their input, and it helps you to stop feeling like problems are all up to you to solve. The foundation question is next. Sometimes this can cause kind of a deer in the headlights reaction, in that the person may not be able to answer your question. That's okay, ask it anyway. It's planting a seed that they can reflect on, which will create new insight for them and will help them untangle their wants from their needs. For example, what do you want? And what is really driving that want? And what do you need? The lazy question. Sometimes, in our good intentions to be helpful leaders, we can kind of get in the way. If, for example, we step in and take over, it can create an unintended but uncomfortable power dynamic between you and your employee. Instead, simply ask, how can I help? An even more direct version of this is, what do you want from me? Just make sure that your tone is positive on that one. The strategic question is next. And this is focused on what not to do. It helps your employee to be really clear and committed to their yeses. So it brings clarity to the both of you. For example, you can ask, so if you're saying yes to this, what are you saying no to? This will help you manage capacity. And finally, the learning question. Neuroscience research tells us that the majority of classroom learners will not retain most of the content unless they actively process and integrate that information through putting it into action. Your job as a leader is to create the space for those learning moments in your one-on-ones to help them really make the connections between new information and what's already within their awareness. So follow up. Ask, what was most useful to you in that learning experience? If you want to go deeper on this skill, pick up Michael Bungay Stanier's book, The Coaching Habit. Have a great day.